Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.
Well, we have been enthralled by this year's Betfred World Snooker Championship, and I'm standing next to the man who has the title, the trophy, and 500 big ones in his pocket. Judd, there's so many people delighted for you to get over the line and to do it in such style against one of the all-time greats. Life just doesn't get any better than this.
Speechless, really. It hasn't sunk in. I think I'm going to have to watch it back about 100 times for it to really sink in. I think obviously the standard that we both played in the final was incredible to break the century record. There wasn't a lot of missed balls in the whole game, and every time I play him I know that I really have to sort of play to the best of my ability to even get close to him. So to be able to beat him in that manner in a major final was incredible.
And it looked as though that was your mindset when you came out. You thought, this guy is one of the hardest to beat. Mentally, he's so tough. He's won it 4 times. You came out determined to go for everything. We saw some of those long pots going in, like the old days in 11.
Yeah, I think they started to come back. I think the feeling was coming back of the 11 final, just being able to play really relaxed in the final as well. I felt very calm compared to the rest of the tournament. I felt everything was there really for me in that game. Everything was going right, and the shots were coming off. And I think the very first session I was able to stay with him 4-4, which was massive. I think he played very well in that one, and then to pull away overnight was obviously very important for me. But even today I wasn't relaxed. The afternoon session was incredible again. He didn't barely miss a ball, and I was just able to just sort of nick 4-4 again. And obviously tonight it was going to be an uphill task for him, but I think if anyone could have done it, it would have been him.
People who follow snooker have been talking about you as a potential world champion for a long time, and as the years progressed, did you feel more pressure each time you came back to the Crucible, that people have been expecting you to deliver for a long time, but it's all well and good other people talking about it, you have to survive for 17 days. Were you getting to a stage where you thought, I don't know where this first maiden title's coming from?
Yeah, I think this is probably the year that I've least expected to win. I think I always come in very confident, but I think I know how hard it is to win over this sort of distance, and to continuously play well for so long is so hard. And obviously the way I started the tournament wasn't great, and I managed to sort of build up and my best come out in the final. So for me it kind of worked out in the right way. Just started off scrappy and played amazing towards the end.
What was so nice in your speech with Hazel Irvine live on the BBC, you were talking, first of all, you paid tribute to your brother. That has been a key part of this being by far the most successful season you've had on tour in your career so far. Yeah,
I think a special mention for him. I wouldn't have been able to achieve what I have this season without him. I think the stuff that we've been working on, and just the hours of dedication, and having him there in the hotel room, and just day-to-day life with him has been so much easier this season, and it's paid off in my results.
Right, come on. What's he on, 10%? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You certainly owe him a few pints. And the other really great moment when Hazel asked you who your inspiration was, quick as a flash, you said your dad. He has such a quiet presence around the tour. He's not someone who courts publicity and tries to live vicariously through you, but he's always there. He's been there since day one, and that must have been so emotional for you to have that hug with him at the end and just say, yeah, thanks, Dad. I've done it for the whole family and for you.
Yeah, it was getting pretty emotional in the interview. It was just trying to hold back, and for my dad, obviously he's the biggest snooker fan in the world, and he watches every single game on TV. And just to be able to do it with him in the arena, and my mum, after sort of the sacrifices they went through when they were younger, to sort of me be able to play every single weekend, travelling across the country, working 2 jobs and stuff like that. So for them to be able to put me in this position is amazing.
And I understand his 60th's coming up soon, so you really wanted to do it for him in the year that he has the big milestone birthday, and you've done it.
Yeah, he's 60 on the 17th of May, so I think that's going to be amazing for him. It's probably the most special birthday he's ever going to get.
Well done, Judd. It's been an absolute pleasure. No matter what you do or where you go, you'll always be able to say you're a world snooker champion. Well done, mate. Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.